Today is a video all to do with my decor for my new planner for this year 2022. This came from Hobbycraft and was gifted to me by Carol. Now I want to mention that this is actually a voiceover due to the fact that after I videoed it all, the sound was absolutely terrible. Like my previous planner, it's got a little pocket at the front and these pieces that you can use during the year in your planner, although they will be used at a later date. It's a wonder now what I can remember what I was actually talking about in this video, but I'll do the best that I can and explain some of the pages. It's all based on the journal pads that I actually got from the range. They were $4.99 each and I'm just loving them, and basically the pattern is all the same all the way through the month of January. Some pages have actually got writing on, and I do apologise for the delay in actually putting this video up, and some of the details were actually private. As you can see, I've got to-do lists here and lists, and these are the actual journaling pads that I got from the range, as I said, and I absolutely adore these. And as I said, I've used these all through the month of January, and the spreads are very similar all the way through the month. I did get through these 3 thin tapes. I've got about 4 or 5 near enough empty, but I'm unable to order any more at the present time due to it's a no spend month except for necessities and food, so that will have to wait until next month. Now going back to these to-do lists, this is the 1st and the 2nd of January, but I did do a to-do list and it was all to do with getting the decorations down, reviewing what I have, box them back up, rename the boxes due to the fact that some of the boxes will not be coming down this year, and as I said, then the following weeks will be to do with reviewing, decluttering and organising. So on this first to-do list is just my goals for those first couple of days in January, and how I'm going to sort of proceed. And my goal was actually to get all the decorations packed up, boxed up, sorted out and put up all on one day, which I'm glad I was able to do. So that was a tick off my list, which I was really happy about. And it was handy because both the guys were at home to get the boxes down, pack them up and put them back up in the loft. I wanted to get on with getting the decorations down because the next few weeks will all be about decluttering, organising and reviewing. So this is where these lists come in. Here I've got this paper that looks like a ruler. I just love this set, and it's all to do with make it happen, kickstart for the new year. So here it is, just a note. Like I said, my main aim for this month is obviously reviewing, decluttering and organising. And being it was the 1st of January, I did have a sit down dinner party for 8. So that day was taken all up with my visitors, making sure everybody had a good time, and realistically not doing anything other than that. Although I did prepare the home the day before on New Year's Eve, so hopefully I only had to do sort of the dinner and setting the table and the clearing up afterwards. On the 2nd of January was all to do with getting the decorations down. This stems from the lounge, the dining room and the kitchen, which I've got a note here saying it should have been done already, which it was done New Year's Eve. That is the cloakroom, back doorway, my cubby, main bedroom, Daniel's bedroom, the games room, bathroom, and then the last bit here, it says that anything else, and to do a check and get the boxes up in the loft, which it was all completed, and I was so happy it was done all in one day. It was a very extremely tiring day, but it was completed, and so I was happy about that. And we wanted to get it done on the 2nd, being it was a Sunday, due to the fact that both of the guys were off on the Monday for bank holiday, so they could have a chill out day after all the decorations taken back down on the Sunday. So that covers the 1st and the 2nd of January. So this week, carrying on from the 3rd of January, again using the same sort of range. It's these beautiful flowers, and I'm just loving this set, and everything is about that positive kickstart for the beginning of the new year. Getting things done, getting things accomplished, and admittedly I have not filled this in. I have got some notes. It's like a diary as well, so I like to include that on this planner. But it does state that on the 6th of January, which was yesterday, I did have my second lot of laser treatment procedure on my eye. Consequently I've had a bad head since that day, and it's continued through today. So do excuse any mistakes or any hard reading of these words. And it might not line up now with what I'm talking about, but I think you can get the gist of the pages. Like, I love these flowers, and again, it's just a kickstart for the beginning of the month using these flowers. I've left a lot more blank spaces on here due to the fact that this and the next couple of weeks is going to be really busy, and I have been working through our home. This is actually addressing hotspots, which you've probably seen from some of my videos, and just getting back into my systems. Like I've said, it gets a little bit complicated due to the fact that I am trying to match up with what I'm showing you to what I said originally, but gets a little bit out of sync, and I do apologise for that, but I'm sure you'll appreciate this voiceover because it's more clearer and coming across what I'm trying to say. So on this week, I've done it in this black and white. Again, from those books from the range, I've kept it fairly simple. Again, this is obviously going to be a very busy week. This is next week for me, and at the moment I haven't got any drastic appointments. Make me raw, it says up here with the picture of lion. That mainly means to me to be strong, to carry on with my systems, to get going, get these things done this month. You know what it can be. You have all these opportunities at the beginning of the new year. As I said, I don't have New Year's resolutions. I have goals, mini goals to get to that main goal and complete it. But it's to find that strength to make an effort, to make starts, maybe get things completed, even if it does take, you know, a few days, a few weeks, whatever, and some things may take a lot longer to reach the final goal, if that makes sense. but I say I'm just loving this. And this sticker at the bottom is so I can put notes in, and that's where the notes normally go anyway, so it's a nice bit of blank to put any targets that I want to reach that particular week. This week, again, very similar to all the rest of the month. It's more in this dark grey and pale pink. There is a lot of little mini gold stickers that possibly will not show up on here, but I normally take photographs after I've videoed my planner so that you can have a closer look. It just gives it that little bit more dimension, and I do like a little bit of glam and a bit of glitz and a bit of shiny stuff amongst everything else. I feel that if I've got something nice to look at like this, I'm more likely to look at it, I'm more likely to complete it and to complete those tasks. So here it is in that pale pink and dark grey. On this one I've gone for like lilac, purple and a bit of pink and gold, like a burnt gold I think you would call it. Again, a bit of glitz here. This sticker at the top says wow, wow, wow. A lot of the large wording I actually cut out of a sheet, again from the range, and it's just saying planner, strong and things like that, you know, and it's just keeping it positive. And again, I kept it down to minimum. I do love this picture, and I have got birthday here because on the 30th of January it is my birthday, and normally I have a bit of a rest day and do what I want if we're not out anywhere out and about. So that is for this week. As I said, I really am ploughing on in the month of January, reviewing, decluttering and organising. Now this is where I meant I have got the 31st of January. Normally it should have been right at the beginning of the month, but I prefer to do it that way. And this is just a quote which I just absolutely love it. So you can pause it and have a read if you want. Again, this came out of the range, and I just think it's something positive for me to read in my book. Again, I've got to-do lists, and what will happen is maybe a week or 2 weeks before this, I get to this date, then that's when I start putting the notes that I want to accomplish by the end of the month that possibly I haven't covered previously, if that makes sense. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.